I need to start this up because I said that we was gonna do this. Now, I think this is going to be a great topic for the beginning of the year, bro. Which is, can men and women be just friends? Okay. I personally say yes, but I kind of want to hear other people's positions before, like I give my full input, because I need to kind of feel out, like, give me some reasons how it can be like a good thing, because I don't know, sometimes it just might not be really like a good thing to do, to be honest. With certain, it depends on the group, it depends on anything, bro. Like, it just depends. You just gotta be, I don't know. Let me not, because I feel like I'm gonna say something crazy and I need to think it out before I say it. I'm just gonna say that. Let's go ahead and just watch this video.
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
I don't give a if she was a homie. But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life.
What?
Men and women cannot just be friends. 3, 2, 1.
Cannot just.
I don't know. Some of these people already look like she looks devious back there. Devious. I'm going off of first looks because I need to know, like, how can you really tell me? You know what? This ain't even a topic off of looks, though. Let me just shut up and let's see what's happening. So what is this? Hold on.
Deciding, but I'll go ahead.
So this is strongly disagree, agree, strongly agree. And this is men and women cannot be friends. Okay.
There's always this underlying current to a man and a woman when they're just friends, because there's this sexual attraction, this energy that you can't even see it. It's always flowing. And men, as you know, you guys are conquerors. You want a conquest. You want to, even if it's a friend, sometimes that develops into more simply because law of familiarity, you start getting close and comfortable, and maybe you weren't attracted to her initially, but that opposition of that sexual polarity always kicks in.
What if the man is like not attracted to women? Just like
That's such a good look at it too. And Noki, you're not yapping, bro. I'm listening. It's a great way to view different perspectives. It also helps learning how they think, not gonna lie, allowing me to step outside my logical brain and more into the emotional side, And I definitely feel you on that too, because I grew up with like a lot of women in my life, and I think that's why I'm so comfortable with my sexuality now. Like, bro, I don't care if I want to throw some butt. That's just me doing me, per period, like all that. But on a serious note though, like seriously. But her idea of like men wanting to conquer, there is this like feeling in my head that I always get when like I'm around women, and I have to tell myself like okay, like it's getting more like second nature. It's getting more like second nature, but I for a long time I had to tell myself like women, like she can be a friend. Like, you don't have to just, like, immediately just not talk to her or just immediately think, like, oh, this is something that could go somewhere. Because for some reason, like, even though I had a lot of women in my life, I didn't really teach myself that part, or nothing was really taught from that part. But I'm not even going to lie to you. The first instance of me having to do that, when I went to the ball 2022, that was the first instance where it was like, if you don't get your stuff together when you get here, and you better make some friends. Like, do not be on this, like, wild stuff that you usually be on. I do think there are some men and women that don't know how to be just friends, so you got to watch out for those. Yeah. I mean, everybody, like Noki is saying right now, like, you learn along the way. Like, you got to figure yourself out. Like, figure out, even if I think that's, like, a whole different category, is just the fact that you can be emotionally there, and you could be, like yourself as a guy or a woman, and then also know how to put up that barrier and enjoy the friendship and not want more. It's a tough skill, dude.
like generally, do you think that's still?
Law of familiarity, you start getting close and comfortable, and maybe you weren't attracted to her initially, but that opposition of that sexual polarity always kicks in.
What if the man is like not attracted to women? Just like generally, do you think that's still?
You mean if they take a different
Like a gay man and
sexual orientation?
and a woman. Being
I gotta pause this and run this shit back because I don't know what she's just talking about, but because I saw your thing. Yeah, I'm not saying like Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, the guys like Noki. Yeah, like that's. I know exactly what you're talking about. You do have to watch out for guys that are like that, cause really, like, bruh, a guy can hide behind anything and try to make it like I always think of like football. Like if I have the football and there's somebody in front of me trying to like block guys for like around me so I can get to the touchdown zone. Basically, the girl is the touchdown, and you that lie or like that thing that you put up as your blocker is your thing of being able to say like, okay, well, as long as this is here, there's like I can push through this barrier of friendship and somehow get to the end zone. You get what I'm saying? So I know that hands down. I did it a couple of times too. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm grown from it. But you do have to watch out for that because it's a crazy move that we have, bro. Now I don't know what's the you know what though? Okay, but before I just get on the men. Women, yo, you know what? I'm not even. Oh my God, I want to say. No, I'm gonna say it, bro. When a woman has something in their mind, you cannot change that. I don't care what facts you put down on that table. What facts you put onto that table to say like what's going on? Whatever's in her mind, bro, that's what she's going with. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Well, I think that's different. Polarity always kicks in.
What if the man is like not attracted to women, just like generally? Do you think that's still
You mean if they take a different
like a gay man and
sexual orientation
and a woman being friends?
I still don't
Well, I
understand
think
this
that's
question.
Different, perhaps because they're attracted to men. So in that moment, they have taken on the feminine energy.
So they only want to conquer the men, not the women.
Well, in that, there's always masculine and feminine energy, whether you're a man or woman. So if the man is gay and identifies as being attracted to men, then he's in the feminine energy, mostly. Now, if there's two of them, there's one that's more masculine and more feminine, but that's for another.
Two of my best friends are women. We have great times together all the time. Not once have I considered sleeping with them or anything like that.
Ever?
No. But that's the thing is, though.
In
that's
their
why,
darkest hour, in your darkest hour, come on.
No.
Because you like, no.
Because we started off as friends, and this is like I said, I was never attracted to them.
A lot of relationships start like that.
I don't know. I mean, he could be right, bro. He could be right. I don't know if I've ever had that. I think there's like, nah. Like, I mean, everybody has that feeling. Why does he sound so shocked? I don't know. Somebody, yeah, I'm about to say, like, I guess that's possible. But I don't feel it because I've never, no. It's because I've been a hornball low key of my entire life, but I'm past that point.
Today, even though I discourage it. They say, I'm not attracted to them, but it'll grow. And I'm always like, it can happen.
It can, but
the odds of it, so I agree with you on that as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I do
Slim to
understand
none.
and I get it, but I like
What's
two
good,
of my best
Jay?
friends are women, and not once. Everyone keeps saying like, "Oh, you're gonna do," and I'm like, "It's not." Because
You never know.
Never
Life
there.
is a long time.
Are your friends attractive?
Yes.
Like they look good.
But attractive is subjective.
But hold on,
It
but like
does
just like generally speaking, like your
Yes.
girls like look good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you was just lonely, like it's been a moment, you didn't want to beat it, you know what I mean? Or
Oh
like,
my
you know,
God.
There's a special exemption. I'm non-monogamous, so I never have to worry about intimacy.
Well, that's why.
Well, so you getting played. So you ain't worried about you, man.
He's like getting it, so he doesn't need it. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you was
Yeah.
lonely, you wasn't getting it though, and your friend was throwing
Getting
it.
what?
Yeah, that's a different.
What is he getting? What is he getting? What is that part? I'm lost. Hey Jay, how you doing? Monty, don't act like whatever I just said was whatever.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. I
Bro,
know I'm
you
an outlier.
belong over here though.
Come
No.
to the dark side.
If he's not
okay.
attracted, if we're not attracted,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
just
like,
friends.
it's just friends, yeah.
As a straight, very monogamous man, I grew up mainly being friends with women. I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking to women. I've never been like a bro, rah, that type of thing. So I think men and women absolutely can be. I have friends that I've had since elementary school, middle school. We talk very often and we talk about all these things, and it has never affected that aspect of the relationship because we're men and women. We're just people, and people can be friends. It's not.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
So my perspective,
It's nice seeing like everybody's different side to this one topic because it's like, I don't know, growing up too, like, I had a lot of women in my life, but that doesn't mean that any woman that I don't know, if I could make my friends laugh. Like, that was cool. There was a couple women, I think, like, I don't even think I was thinking in that, well, I don't know. I'm talking about middle school. Everybody was like, that was like a part of the thing was like, oh, you got a girlfriend? You cool. You one of the cool people somehow. Oh, depending on the girlfriend, I guess. But I'm trying to think, like, no, I don't really think I was. I don't think I was like that growing up. I think it really hit me hard probably when I was in like high school, I think. High school and college. There was no way that like I could have a girl as a friend. Truth be told though, I have a whole group of friends now that are like all women. And I also, when I was in college, I had like, Maya? Well, I'm not going to say their names. Well, I'll say one name. She's okay. And 2 other girls that are friends. Granted, one of them is gay, so, I mean, but that's my sis for real.
Is from kind of a Christian worldview. Yes. I believe that, God created man
This
and
is
woman to come together in love and attraction, to be one.
This is going to be a crazy, he's going to have some crazy points.
And so from that standpoint, I believe that there is just a natural attraction. I have had some extremely close friends that were girls, and that attraction just developed because it wasn't just physical, but it was love. It was getting to see how they were around their family, around kids, what they do for work, what they do for school, developing that relationship. So from my perspective, that attraction develops because I wasn't just looking at her from just, she's just a body. Yeah, she's just a piece of meat. Yeah. You develop that emotional attraction,
Which is why I'm over here. Yes, joining this dark
Can you not?
side.
I would ask.
Because I completely agree with you on that. From the same Christian standpoint, 100%.
What? Oh, God.
Have you been sleeping all right? I haven't, which is why I'm so glad that I found Nero.
They didn't even put this.
Nero, they're known for their energy and focused functional gum and mints that give you a balanced boost of energy
I'm gonna
and
watch
enhanced
this.
focus. And I'm here to share that their newest edition, the Sleep and Recharge Melt-Away Mint, is launching on January 8th. They're made with your favorite cozy sleep time aids like melatonin, chamomile, elderberry, and more to help you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling refreshed. Also, did you know that your regular melatonin gummies use a heat process to manufacture their products? That results in the breakdown of melatonin, resulting in them adding more melatonin than the intended dose. But Nero uses a patented cold compression process to give you the exact amount of melatonin needed. Plus, Nero Sleep is sugar-free, naturally sweetened, gluten-free, and vegan-friendly. These new mints come in 2 different strengths. Mixed berry, which has 1 milligram of melatonin, and
I want to go
berry
to sleep,
with 5
but like,
milligrams of melatonin, and both launch on Monday, January 8th. Be sure to click the link in the description.
Oh, this is new. I can go get them like next week.
And Recharge Melt-Away Mints and their Energy and Focus Gum and Mints. And use
I need
code
Energy
Julie
and
at checkout
Focus.
For 20%
They have
off
Energy
your
and
first
Focus
subscription
gum?
purchase. Thanks so much to Nero for sponsoring this episode. And now let's get back to it.
I would date someone I do not find physically attractive.
Strongly disagree. If I'm not physically attracted to you, it just doesn't really work out for me.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
That's just straight off the bat, bro.
Ah, man. But you want to say something first?
Okay, so
I do it all the
I'm
time.
not wrong.
There's
Majority.
There's a lot you don't, just from the physicalness, it's like sometimes there's some people that I learn just by not going in based off physical attraction is I end up being attracted to them just because of their personality. And, looks can be deceiving. I could say the same on the opposite end where I thought someone was absolutely attractive, but then I got to know them and they were the worst person I could have possibly been on a date with.
I feel like you can definitely not be attracted to somebody initially, and then as you get
Yeah.
I feel like at that point, like once I like someone's personality romantically, I probably also think they're attractive.
I would say that for some,
I was gonna say the same thing. Like it's like initially, if I look at you and I think you're beautiful, oh my gosh, like that's crazy. That's what I'm talking about, physical attraction. I don't care if like my ass might be fatter than hers or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or body type, to be honest. But like, if I look at you and I think it might be the smile. I think that's what it is. It's like the smile. Once I look at you and I think you have a cute smile, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to give this a chance because I think you look physically attracted to me. Attractive. Okay, right. Yeah, the smile. It's got to be the smile, bro. It's just something about when like a woman smiles at you and it's genuine. Like, and you got that? No, you know what it is, Noki? You know what it is? Let me tell you something. When you say one of your like jokes and you didn't even really mean for it to be that crazy funny and she throws out that smile for you and it's genuine, oh yeah, that's when you just in there. Okay. I understand attraction can grow over time, kind of, but like if I look and you and I ask my brain, bro, to chat, hold on. But look, if I look and you and I ask my brain, would I, and the answer is immediately no, then it's gonna stay no. Yeah. Lost. I'm lost. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to follow. I understand attraction can grow over time, kinda. But like if I look at it, oh, are you trying to say if I look at you and ask my brain would I? Okay, I think you know what? No, great opinion, Monty. I promise you, I'm with you.
No, it's not a reflection on your character. How weighted appearance versus personality might be, it differs from person to person. I think that we have our preferences, and I think that a certain element of
She does look
physical
gorgeous, though. I
attractiveness
should have said
is
what I said earlier.
Fitness, health, hygiene, and that reflects on usually competence, responsibility, and dedication. But I do see it as important, although not the whole package by any means.
Right.
It's the very first impression you get of most people.
Yes.
Because like,
Okay.
you meet someone and you can't hear their voice first thing most of the time. You just see them, and you're like, oh, that person's attractive, or like, I don't see myself with that person because I.
Does a voice matter? Can anybody tell me if a voice matters to like attraction? Like, if my voice, I don't know. If you was, dang. If it comes to like to me, a girl's voice can be low or high. It don't matter. Like there's like, cause I can tell if there's like a sense of like. I was about to say something crazy, like y'all still in there, but no, like that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say like, there's like a I can listen to it and it could sound like cute to me still. It just depends. Like of course, like now some voices is, I don't know. I haven't met like a girl that's voice is just like crazy, and I'm immediately like think, okay, well no. There was this one time that I thought a girl sounded like a cigarette. Like she did sound like a cigarette. But see, you know what though? And I walked away from that. It'd be so sad when you see someone that look good and they speak and their voice don't match what it's supposed to be giving. Also, like if a big swole guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Nah, I'm still giving him a chance. He sounds like he might be a sweet guy. Well, not me, but like woman. Now, if a girl comes up to me and she's like, I don't know, if I'm dating like a girl and she has like a pretty low voice, she better come at me with jokes like I'ma tickle you or some shit. Like she better come with that same energy of the low voice. As long as you come with the energy of your voice, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. That's immediately friend zone material, bro. That's crazy. You know, we know what's even crazier? I read that whole sentence completely wrong. Like my smile low key wanna go away. Oh my gosh. Voice is real high on my list. Bro, girls with low voices are fine, not gonna lie. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, girls, I think that I would take a girl with like a low to medium voice over a girl that's very high pitched. Very high pitched. Cause a girl that's very high pitched, I'm not trying to hear that high pitch in the morning. Like, seriously. Especially if I did something wrong. And then she comes back into the room and I hear a damn, I don't know, a bird. And maybe it like slips into my dream, right? And now I'm thinking, oh, I'm seeing a bird in my dream. And I get smacked upside the head with a pillow or something. because I didn't hear her. I didn't wake up. But that low voice, it's gonna be soothing. I might wake up to it, be like, damn, what's good, Stink? How you doing? We're way off track. I'm sorry. Let's get back into this.
I don't find them attractive, and that's totally fine. Not everybody's attracted to everybody, but me personally, I would not be with someone I don't find attractive.
So, so I gotta give context here, right? If I'm meeting you in person and you don't look good, then I'm over there with y'all. But if I'm meeting you through a dating app and I get catfished, but you're kind of cool.
What are you on?
Because I met a girl that had nice pictures. But then when I seen her in person, she was a little bit bigger than I prefer, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Well, everyone can have nice pictures today.
Yeah. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a bit bigger, but for preference sake, I wasn't really feeling it. But her personality is what got me. And then I started entertaining it. So, right, even though I got catfished, I actually considered, you know, taking her seriously.
And I also date, like, sometimes I really try this because it's led to some great people I've got to meet along the way.
I just want to say that dude was like on the very edge of getting on everybody's bad side with that one. That was close. Sorcery was good.
I will date outside of my preferences just to see what that's like.
If you're not initially attracted to that person and have a strong sexual attraction, then
She's got to be a teacher. I don't know. I love her arms,
get worse, not
gestures.
better. That's,
I want to give her a
I don't know.
hug.
I think it's a recipe for a disaster.
Cheating is the worst thing my partner could do to me.
Oh!
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
There's never been a better.
They did the ads at the perfect time. Did I miss Lethal Company? No, we didn't run it. We didn't run it last week. We might run it this week. All right, cheating is the worst thing that my partner could do to me. Oh my goodness. Get an ad blocker? Bro, I tried and YouTube gave that shit up. I don't know. I mean, oh God. I just have these moments in my head, bro, where I'm like, nah, actually, yeah, I would say strongly agree, because there's this one thing that I've always told myself, like if I ever walk in to my girlfriend, like if I catch you in the act, I think that's a part of it. It's like catching them in the act is like, oh man, murder scene. Murder. I'm sorry. What could be worse than cheating? I don't think it's worse than cheating, but I think like bad communication just pisses me off. Because like imagine, emotional, like you're right. Emotionally cheating on me is crazy. Like I've never been cheated on, and hopefully I don't. But I've definitely had close calls where it'd be like we're in that like, oh, we're taking a break, and then like you find out that, you know, she was actually messing with somebody else. I don't know if that's counted as cheating. Whatever. I don't care. It hit the same. But like if I was like deeply, like I think this, right? Imagine somebody, right, talking to you and y'all going good, y'all strong, like this is a healthy relationship, and then immediately she just stopped texting you for good. Find out you're blocked. Like imagine your closure there, because you don't know what you did wrong. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you did wrong. You're just blocked on everything, and you can't text her, you can't do nothing, and she don't talk to you for the rest of the time, bro. Ever. Wouldn't you be pissed? Like that's like emotionally, what did I do? You can't even start nowhere. You can't even start nowhere. Like you'd be like, okay, well, what did I do in the past 3 months? What could I have done? And then if you can't even think of that, then you just be like, oh man, like I gotta get closure. And you can't get closure either. Nah, bro, that might be worse than cheating. It might be. No, I'm not gonna lie. They're like, cheating is here. Being blocked and never talk and not getting closure, right there. She did one of those. Hold on, I gotta look at the entire chat, because I know I've been missing some stuff. There's multiple ways of cheating, so I agree. Yeah, what are multiple ways of cheating? Because I think just cheating is like one thing. Like there are multiple ways to. Are you saying like, as in, well, I get what you're saying, but I think they're all just around cheating. Like if you text somebody but you're trying to entertainment, then you're cheating. If you, oh my gosh, she broke up with me to get with a tall white guy. Damn, sorcery, I'm sorry. They'll say, well, I didn't cheat on you, but I was flirting with him. Whoa, nah, that sounds crazy. If I didn't have God and people to lean on, I would have never bounced back the way I did. And see, that's what we love, cause that shit really do be hurting you. Nah, I've had some really bad stuff being said to me before, bro. Like low key, it took me a very long time. Man, one time she said, this guy is giving me everything you didn't, and I feel happy. December 31st. Going into the next year, bro, I was torn in pieces. That was so bad. It was so bad, bro. And you know what's funny? I can talk to that person still today. Like I can actually have like a funny conversation with that person now. But on to the next stuff, bro. Like,
I feel like there's like probably worse things like in theory that a partner could do to their partner, but just because that's such an important aspect for me, and like I feel like my partners in the past have like been very aware that was like something that I actively would not do. I feel like that would just that adds like an extra element of evil.
Yeah, my mind goes to marriage. I mean, you know, when you marry
I don't think I cried, but I was pretty fucked up for like a year though.
this woman, when I marry a woman someday, you promise literally everything you have to be with her, literally thick and thin, to be with her through everything, through highs and lows. And I mean, if you do something like cheating, it's basically like, screw this love, this wasn't real. These promises that I made between us and God mean nothing. I think for a lot of Christians, that's like a big thing, is cheating. I mean,
100%. And it's one of the 10 Commandments too. It's like
Mean
not
and
commit
heartless.
adultery.
Yeah.
So in my
I definitely get that too. Like, and the thing is too, you know what's crazy is the motives behind it. I think that's what really kind of gets under you, because, you know, like the more we do like research on this topic of, you know, why a woman or a man would cheat, and then people have their opinions, but you kind of just like already, every story is different. Like, what was that person missing out of that relationship to even go to that point? You know what I'm saying? And to get to that point and not really be able to fully tell somebody is just crazy. I wouldn't want to cry in front of my parents. They would slap me and get mad as to, well, dang, bro, I don't know. You need to be able to let out your emotions. My dad did the same thing to me though, so I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like it's hard because my dad would not let me cry, but you gotta find a way to be able to get out your emotions, bro. To be honest though, like now that I'm saying it, if you grow up and you don't cry, that's not a problem. I don't think it's a problem. Like if one of your things is that you just don't emotionally cry, I don't think that's a problem, bro. I think that's just something you grew up on and you figured out another way to be able to deal with that trauma. You don't have to exactly cry for it. Now, if you let them tears go, then you let them tears go. I think that's okay. But I wouldn't want to know why I got cheated on, because knowing that you even did that is fucked up enough. Yeah, but no, I want to know. I want to know, because that anger inside me wants to be able to say that, like, that anger that I have for some reason still has love in it. And it wants me to be able to think that, like, no, you still love me, right? Like, you didn't do this because there was something you was missing. Like, you fucked up and you know that, right? I think that's like that anger that I have. Because if you communicate why you're ending things or why you want to move on, I appreciate that way more than just disappearing. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's why I don't like talking, that initial part of talking to women. Like, if I talk to a girl and we're having like a good little chit chat, and it seems like, and as soon as you get to the point of like meeting up with this person and then they just like ghost you, I'm like, all you had to do was tell me that you didn't, like, you couldn't go, or things are not working out. But instead they just go to ghosting, and now you're just like, well, damn, I was getting I kind of felt you. You didn't feel me? I could have ghosted your ass first if that was the case. But it's whatever. At that point, if I get cheated on, just shows you didn't love me the way you say you did. No, yeah, facts. I mean, yeah. It sucks. It does. And man, even if you try to like forgive that person, you still have like that trust barrier is now gone. Like it's forever gone. You think any time that they're like alone, something is happening, and you can. I don't know how to fix that. That's the one thing I don't know how to fix. It's like once somebody breaks a trust barrier, I don't know how to put that trust barrier back up, bro. For that same person, like rebuild it, cause I don't know. You gotta show me something crazy, something I've never seen before. Hold on, now I realized that at the mixer from the way Shawty was moving, I was like, dang. So it was really just me. The mixer, you talking about the cocktail party? Nah, Noki, we didn't even know. I didn't even know that. We gotta talk about that. I did not know that. I'm gonna have to chat you. I'm gonna have to see, cause I got a story for you, but this is from like last year. Hold on, bro.
That is definitely the worst thing because getting married is a promise between you and that person and God.
I mean, technically, there's worse things like they could kill you, which would probably be
Okay.
the worst thing because then like you're not even in the picture.
You belong over here.
So I'm kind of like, but I would say that would like destroy me, and I would.
Wait. What did she say? I'm sorry.
Not even in the picture.
It's definitely the worst thing
Hold on.
because getting married is a promise between you and that person and God.
I mean, technically, there's worse things like they could kill you, which would probably be the worst thing because
Oh.
you're not even in the picture.
You belong over here.
So I'm kind of like,
I'm not scared of no
I would
person
say
killing me.
that would like destroy me, and I would never even think about something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I 100% agree. I was actually cheated on a few, like 4 or 5 months ago. I struggled with self-esteem so much growing up, and that was the worst thing that could have happened. That destroyed any chance I had at self-love at that time, and it was just devastating for me. Like it really was just devastating because it didn't just destroy that relationship, it destroyed my entire image of myself that I had built up based on other people's validation, and I had to rip it down to the studs and just fully start over. Yeah, so that's why I'm over here. Strongly agree. For me personally, it was the worst thing that could have happened.
Cheating is
That hurts so bad. Like hearing him express that and having the courage to express that on camera, dude, that sucks. Like that hurts me so bad, bruh. Cause you just feel it, man. Like try to build yourself up to build this character of like, yeah, I'm this guy. I have this going for me. This person will love this, and then all of that just goes straight down the window. Straight down the window is crazy. What am I talking about? Straight down the drain, and it's like, dang, like I gave you all my ideas of what I had in the future. I gave you everything that I had for the future for you too, and you still took that choice to do that? Like, dang, I must have really not been. That's crazy.
It's not a good feeling. Is it the worst thing that a partner could do to me? To be honest, I've outgrown that. Bro, I had over $250,000 stolen from me this year, bro. And that put me in a dark ass place. Now imagine if my partner stole that money from me or she was just a homie. I'd be more mad about the money, you feel me, right?
I don't have that money to be stolen.
You know what I mean?
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
But because at the end of the day, me and my ex, we ain't together no more, so I don't give a if she was a homie. If she was, right? But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life. You know what I mean, right? So my whole thing is, when we talking about the prom, is cheating the worst thing that a partner could do for me? I've been cheated on before. The first time I was cheated on, bro, I was petty. I was in high school, bro. I drove all the way to the crib and told her mom what she was doing with me. You know what I mean, right?
Damn.
I was vengeful. But now I just be like, so many people do it. There's worse things that they have. Like, if you kill my mom, I'd be more mad rather than you f***ing a homie.
The sanctity of marriage is supposed to be to
Why is he low-key spitting facts though? Like I would think like if okay, initially, but being cheated on and somebody stealing your money is like at least 5 years of self-therapy. Like it is. I'm sorry.
Death do his part. That doesn't mean if your carnal flesh gave in and you had, an indiscretion that you're able to hit the door running. No, that means there's work to be done. We have problems. For me, I think it actually can be the best thing because it's a sign that there is a huge problem in the relationship that needs fixed. Most sex is not emotional.
So it's just a bodily act that animals do, and you're going to blow up a marriage or a relationship with children over sex. To me, I think that is ridiculous.
But
and
sex-
shows-
You could say that about the person doing the cheating too.
I've been cheated on, so I have been cheated on.
Well, so you think that's something you could like, oh, you have gotten over it?
I have gotten over it. If my husband cheats on me, of course I'd be devastated. I'm human, I believe just like all y'all too, but I'd be like, damn, like, what's the problem here? What's the issue?
Right.
Can we solve this?
Why don't you just talk? Like
Well,
if you guys are
yeah.
married and you have that emotional
I feel like there's like there's
relationship,
things before that.
happen though. We know that people don't.
I think we should work to changing that.
We should, but that doesn't mean.
Right, like, bro, and that's why I be trying to tell everybody. I be like, there are so many problems that could be fixed if you just communicate with me. Just communicate, literally, just communicate. If you have certain feelings about something, stop thinking you're going to hurt somebody's feelings, because you're going to end up hurting their feelings anyways if you don't express what your feelings are in the first place, bro. I cannot stand that. And it goes to just the simplest things. Like, if you need to, I don't know, like if we're in a relationship, all I ask for is simply like a good morning text, an update text in your day, and a good night text. Literally, if you give me those 3 things, I'm coolin'. But like, if you can't even give me those bare minimums, then I already know that your communication level cannot be where it needs to be, because you simply do not know how to communicate with somebody else during the phone. It's a text message and you have your phone. Especially if I see you posting other stuff and I asked you like a question or something like that. Bro, get off. No, I'm done. I'm a lover girl, so that shit scares me. Love is like a light thing and can really affect how someone acts. I know this is like an extreme, but like people have died from a heartbreak because of their partner dying. Yeah, I could see that too. I mean, I definitely feel that. I don't hate things, but I really hate cheaters. Like, I couldn't even be friends with someone who cheated on someone. Oh, well, that's usually why a lot of people keep it a secret. But yeah, I definitely feel that too. I think there's always some type of retribution. Like, if you've been my friend for the longest time and I know you and I've told you differently like plenty of times, and you keep telling me, oh, well, I'm about to go fuck this girl, yada, 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 and you got a girlfriend, I'm going to be like, bro, all right, man, like, are you sure about this? Like, is that really what you want to do? And if they tell me, like, yeah, I'm going to be like, okay, bro, because mentally, right now, all that energy you're putting in the air, I'm about to have to excuse myself, because I don't really want that right now, you know? Like, I can't take that.
I'm going to unconditionally love you just because you went and had an indiscretion. I wouldn't do that to my son. My son F's up all the time and does crazy
Right.
shit. I'm like, where on God's green earth did you learn that? That doesn't mean I stop loving him.
For men, I feel like we take cheating a lot more personally
We
as
do.
opposed to women. It
I
comes
think
to the ego.
People's boundaries are all different. So if you have perhaps been with no or less partners and then you get married, to learn that would be proportionally much more
man.
devastating to someone who's had maybe a lot of relationship
Yeah.
experience, and therefore that's more of an active part in their
Oh
life.
my
So I think
God.
that everyone's boundaries are different. So for some people, I have seen them get over it. I know for me personally, I would say that I'm a woman that would take that devastatingly seriously and would not look lightly at it. So it depends on the person's boundaries.
If you had children and if you had a family involved, you would break up your family over a man's one-time indiscretion. Yes, that would adversely affect your
You
child.
you have to, right? Like, that's something you have to do. I feel like you have to do that. You should be getting a voice message soon. What'd you send? Okay. I tried to speed up the story the best I could. Okay, I'll see it. Yeah, I do know people have gotten over cheating and are fucked up still. Girl, let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all know if I'm fucked up, but I'm fucked up. Okay? It's broken. I'm broken. And low-key, most of the time, I just like doing a lot of work because it makes my brain not think of those things. But it gets better, bro. Like, everything gets better. I can't ever sit up here and even say that I'm a victim, because I've probably done something fucked up too that's on the same line as cheating. I did fucked up things too, so I just can't forgive cheating, man. Yeah, no. Like, I can't forgive it at all. But for some reason in my head, bro, I just be really like, I think I'd be so in love with that person that that cheating like hurts really bad. But now where am I supposed to look for that love? And then I only think of that person. So now I'm thinking like, dang, I really want that love back. You know what I'm saying? That shit sucks.
Child and possibly send her to the stripper pole.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable answering that question because I feel like it's making a lot of.
That
But this
feels
is
like
what
an
happens.
escalation a
This is
little
But
what
I
happens.
feel like that
We don't
that
want to
just
answer those
shows
questions, but
that shows
I
an
would say
example
yes.
onto the kids, like, oh, this is not that bad of a thing.
Yeah. And I think that like somebody cheating on you is more than just like a physical thing. Like that's a break of trust. And I feel like if you can't have that trust in someone, then I also don't want them to be like raising my kids with me.
Yeah.
so we're all saying that love is conditional is the end of
Yeah,
Yes,
100% agree with that.
Monogamy is overrated.
No, this is
3,
crazy.
2.
No, I just want one person. I just want one person. I wouldn't even think that I could handle multiple women. I'm thinking like both of y'all pissed off at me. I'm not even sleeping on the couch no more. Like I'm probably in the tub.
2, 1.
monogamy is overrated. Sorry.
Of course. Come on, man, get over here, get your foot over here. You know you belong here. At least
I know. We're like,
Think about it.
We're like in a second.
Think about it.
We're taught from the Disney, all these fairy tales, it's like you're supposed to be with that one and only, you know. So it's very frightening to break something traditional, but after like a few months with it, I just knew I'm like, this is the right choice. I've been in the most happiest of relationships. I just celebrated my 3 years with my primary partner. And like, as well as my 2-year anniversary with my secondary partner. But it's like, you know, I do think that monogamy is kind of overrated. I don't think that there's anything like, you know, wrong with it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But I do think that non-monogamy and poly relationships should be something that like, it's looked at as an option.
I think nowadays I know more open relationships.
His view of it, like for a second, almost got me. That's kind of bad. Bro, texting multiple women in the dating stage is stressful, and I always go to one person in like a week. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like when you're trying to like figure out who your woman's gonna be, and you literally have like a lot of different options in your phone, and it's not the fact that we're so happy that we like. Yeah, of course, like we're happy we have options. Cool. Right? But like the fact is, it's like which one of these is gonna work and which one of them is not, because I'm not trying to get all of y'all leveled up on the same time, and I'm not also trying to spend like, cause look, bruh, y'all cost a lot, bro. We gotta do a lot. We gotta pay a lot of stuff for me to be able to think that I'm a good person. So off the bat, if I need to take you out or I need to do something, I'm not trying to do that with 4 different people, and it gets stressful because I'll be like, bro, you like me? Okay, let's go Friday. Oh, damn, she done ghosted me. Okay, you like me? Okay, let's go then. She busy. Okay, well then, now I'm lonely. And now I gotta go back on the dating app to find somebody who's not busy. And then it's over. What if you was rich? If I was rich, I would want to spoil one girl still. I'd want to spoil one girl. I want to take like one girl out everywhere and just show her the best time. But I would hope that I meet her before I was rich. So then like she can understand like I'm doing this for you and me, but just know I wasn't like I had to work to get this. I'm not out here just being like, "Oh, I got my feet up in Cancun living lavish on a Tuesday." Like no, bro. I had to go through a lot of crazy shit to get this money. You know what scares me? What scares you? There are men that when they get rich want to be with multiple women. I can see that though. Like as much as I would say like I would want to take care of one person, when his point of view of like being with like multiple women, low key like, cause it's, I mean in your head, right? Is love only for one person? Like if I found a lover, right, and then I was like, yeah, she's cool as fuck, and then all of a sudden. But see, I think in my heart, I couldn't do that though, because as soon as I look at that other person, the other person I'm actually with will pop up in my mind and be like, nigga, now you know. But If I didn't have a person and I stated myself to be open to multiple women as I was talking to multiple women, then they would all understand my idealistics. So if it attracted a woman that was okay with like a poly whatever it is, then I'm going to be like, cool. But no, I still couldn't do it. I'm looking at their side of things. Gotta make him, then he'd be a millionaire for a day and see if he dropped me. When you're rich, the temptation is increased like 100,000 times. Why did I just read 100,000? 100 times from being broke. But for me, I just can't do that. Too much of a lover, right? Buy him a fake lotto ticket and see if he act funny. No, the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna be like, yo, baby, where you trying to go? Where you trying to go? I promise you, where you trying to go? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take you over to Tokyo, just because, you know what, we both could go get some Tokyo. You like sushi, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see you eat good. You say you want to go to Italy? We can go to Italy like next year, bro. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, that's cool. Is there a celebrity you would risk your relationship for? No, because I haven't even looked up enough celebrities to know who am I attracted to, except the girl that made that Water song. Oh my God, I think her name's Tella or something like that. That girl is fine as fuck, so fine. And I don't even know what to do about it. Because, like, Ice Spice got a fat ass, too. And that shit's crazy, bro. Oh, my God. Like, damn.
Relationships than I do strictly closed relationships
Yeah.
with the people that I know. I would say I disagree that monogamy is overrated, but I do agree that for some people like yourself, poly relationships work better. So I don't look down upon them. I think whatever works for you works for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
But I can still
Thank you.
say that for like someone like myself or people that are similarly just very focused and have like strict kind of like I just can't ever, oh my God, I could never imagine more than like one person.
It's a lot.
It
It
depends
takes
on
a
the
lot.
person,
Yeah.
so therefore I don't think monogamy is overrated. I think it depends on the person, and I think for me it's definitely not over, it's the only option. For you, poly is like the right way, so it just depends. I'm completely non-judgmental, I think it just depends.
I just
Okay. I just wanted to see what they were saying there. So you said, Nikki, didn't you just say no? Would y'all give your significant other a pass for a celebrity? Fuck no. Bro, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, why? Like, okay, at that point, you're only looking at that person. Like, they're looking at that person because they think they're fine and they see them every single day. You see me every day. Do I not distribute good Johnson? Do I not? Then why do you want to? No. I can make my voice like him, bro. I could turn into a voice actor for you. Stop fucking playing with me. No, you're not allowed to go do that. I don't know why that just got me hot. No, I don't even make celebrity crushes. I feel like when girls say, oh my God, this celebrity is so hot, I compare myself to him and I see what they're into and I get insecure. Yeah, you'll have to learn with that like, I'm honestly, bro, like, those celebrities are just the same as you, bro, and you're just at a different part of your life. Like, what, you're in middle school and they over there in 20s, okay? So, like, you got plenty of time. I would never think that I would look like this by the time that I was 20, 25, you know? And growing up, I'm telling you, I look just like a bug. And women used to be like, oh, you know, like, when you get to high school, when you, like, grow up, you're going to be so fine, Nelson. I was like, oh, that don't mean y'all want me now. But now, I'm like, fuck it. I guess I look good. So, you'll be fine, bro. You'll be fine. Don't even worry about that insecurity shit. You'll get over that shit. What else did you put? Celebrities have lookalikes, so that means all it takes is for them to run into the lookalike, and I'm supposed to trust you don't want to fuck with them. You're on some conspiracy shit. That's what you're on right now. Apparently, not celebrities really be rich, so if I work hard enough, I could make enough money as them. I mean, yeah, celebrities are they're celebrities because of what they're in, not exactly what they make, right? Like, you're not a celebrity of being a billionaire. You know, like, you're a celebrity, or Elon Musk is not a celebrity because he has money. He's a celebrity because he made what he made. Not gonna lie, I talked to this one girl that was obsessed with who? Jimin? Mind you, shout out to Jimmy because he is fine, but she said to give her a pass if she ever meets him. Yeah, I would have been like, okay, well then guess what? Next time I find a hot fucking girl and she's into me, yeah, give me that pass to fuck her too then, since you want to play. And I just want to see, like, what she would say. If she says, yep, I got to get out of there. I got to get out of there. Ariana Grande got a look-alike? No way. Ariana Grande bad. Timmy, Yo, what's good, Timmy? How you doing? How's work been and stuff? Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, I couldn't. Wait, hold on. From a K-pop group. Oh, that's where Jimin is from. Jimin. Right. Now, see, yeah. Then that's a whole thing, right? Like, what if it's a whole different race? What if the person that she likes looks nothing like you? Like, not even African American. Like, he's this like foreign masterpiece, and you just over there looking like a New Yorker, bro, like a Georgian. Like, I'm like, oh nah, bro. Like, how am I supposed to compete with that? And he got money and he can sing. And I'm over here talking to a camera with a bunch of my friends in here, like, hey guys, I gotta be at work in the morning. Love you. I'd be so pissed. So pissed. I just can't compete. This your type. Exactly. So this is who you like? All right. You could have told me that from the beginning. You said it felt good last night. What felt good? Cause clearly it wasn't my face. You must have closed your eyes and just felt on my body, huh? Okay. So you like my body. You don't exactly like me. Do y'all date y'all type? I date whatever I think is amazing. If your personality is cool, I will date you. If you got that, never mind. Imagine finding out your partner type and it's not you. I've had that happen. I was talking to this girl and I was like, what type of person do you like? And she was like, I kind of like, well, no, first of all, this is when like I was in a relationship. So I'm sitting over here and I'm like, so I hate when I get in my detective mode because I be fucking myself up. This is what this story basically is. I asked her, I was like, so like, are you into like my body? Because I'm pretty skinny. And she's like, I mean, yeah, like I'm into your body. And I was like, okay, so before me, what did you like? And she was like, I liked football players. And I was like, okay, so what do you think I am? She's like, I don't know the football positions. I'm like, that's not the, okay. I'm a cornerback, okay? And she's like, oh yeah, I like linebackers. I was like, so not only did you just lie to me that like you didn't know no positions, but you knew linebackers? And she was like, yeah, I usually like to date like guys that are about 200 pounds. I'm like, I'm a stick. Like, I'm not, what do you want? What do you want? And so, like, for the rest of the time that we was going out, I always had a little insecurity about that. I was like, I'm going to get bigger. But low-key, I didn't care. Yes, I did. I lied. Anyways, oh my God, yes, a girl told me she typically likes tall, light-skinned niggas. I was like, oh, damn. That's them questions you're not supposed to answer? Yeah, exactly. Like, you're literally supposed to feed it down my throat. Like, no, I like your body. Like, I like exactly how you like. Exactly. Like, you're not supposed to just suck that up. Yeah, I was insecure for a bit. But you know what? I'm big body, booty loaded. Stop fucking playing with me. It's hard to look this good at 25. You know what I'm saying? And that's as much encouragement on myself that I'm giving myself for the night.
Just want to say, I don't mind monogamy, right? I just don't like a controlling relationship where it's completely like, no, you can't f nobody else, but at the same time, you want to f me once or twice a month. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
So.
Yo, Pass. Coming in with the big boy raid. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Everybody coming in. I hope y'all had a great time. Pass, what you playing? Hold on, bro. We got to shout you out. Hold on. We got to shout you out. Oh, God. I don't even remember what the thing is, bro. I hope this works. Please. Kingdom Hearts. You was playing Kingdom Hearts 2? Bro, I love that. Like, I love the Kingdom Hearts. Oh, my God. I did it. I'm so happy. Oh, I love the Kingdom Hearts series though. Was it good? How far did you get into it? I need to play it, but I've never played a single one, bro. I think I played Kingdom Hearts 3 and I got to like the Hercules part and then I quit. I don't know why. But I'm glad your stream went well, bro. We just in here reacting to some can men and women just be friends? And it's getting, there's a lot of emotions in this, bro. It's a lot of emotions. Right now they're on the topic of monogamy is overrated. So yeah, let's see how this goes, cuz well, they're basically already there. We already had a full talk about poly. Literally, like, this video would be like 50 minutes long, an hour long. It gets hard my first playthrough of it. I'm on Agrabah. What is that? What god lives over there? Is him? Okay.
Me and my ex was together for 5 years. I actually broke up with her in April. But for 2.5 years out that relationship, we was barely we're like maybe once a month.
Then I moved her in the
crib,
kind of tired.
And then when I moved her in the house, for the whole first year of her living in the house, she just didn't want to have sex.
That's right.
Now, we had an agreement that we had agreed on where we could do various things that we just didn't want to know about and stuff like that, right?
Oh.
And because you wasn't me and like that, I was handling the agreement. Like I was following the agreement. But because there were certain things that wasn't necessarily 100% out there, that created complications.
Hold on, T. Skay, yay! I had to get that out, bro. I gotta get that out. I've been wanting to say that for so long. Okay, back to the video.
Relationship to the point that it ended up to us breaking up.
I think it's definitely like it has a place like for certain people. Like obviously we have two people who are like very religious here, and it works well for them. And I just think like if I was in an open relationship, I would go crazy. Like even when I'm in like a normal relationship where it's like I don't expect them to cheat on me, I'm still like.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum.
Bro, hold on. I for a second was about to watch this entire thing like I was watching TV, bro. Hold on, bro. Y'all gonna give me a second. I was literally about to sit up here and watch this entire thing. I was in just awe for a second. All these MMO games.
Suspect.
Yeah. So I just like if that was if like I can't imagine a world where I would agree with that. And also before I had like loved someone or like dated anybody, I was like, oh no, I could totally be in an open relationship. And then I actually did, and I was like, oh.
I did the same thing.
Like kind of.
I low key did the same thing. I will admit that. I low key thought that I could be that person that could have a girl, and if she liked other girls, she could talk to other girls, and I would be fine. She just has to tell me first. Hell no. Like that. Out the window, bro. Out the window. Fuck that. Feelings hurt.
Kind of.
Sure. She's like, yeah.
So if your partner was very sexual too, and he's like, baby, like, I want to be with you, but you always just shut him down because you ain't in the mood.
I don't. That's like never happened.
Okay, but I'm just
like
saying,
I just feel like that's like not. That's like personally for me not an issue. But also, I don't know. I think that would definitely be a conversation if there was like an imbalance. But also, I think there's different things that make people compatible as partners, and that's definitely one of them.
What he's saying is the cry of many men today is that they're not getting enough sex from their partner.
Amen.
Not just sex. It's not like men are like, oh, I'm heartless.
That connection.
But listen, men need sex to create intimacy.
We don't need it.
Intimacy to have sex. And people get married.
We
and
need
they
it.
stick around.
We need
It's
it.
like,
We need it.
Just don't get married then. And stay like this boy, dates and anniversaries every
Y'all two are my
month,
people. I
3
swear to
years,
God. Y'all
2
two are
years.
my people.
Next month is his 1 year anniversary with partner number 3. Like just, you know what I mean? Just be out there doing your dates. And does that make sense?
By the end of the day, nobody should dictate your relationship because everyone's gonna try to push what they think works for,
Yeah.
you know, this is what's best for you. Like, I'm over it. I'm like, why? So I can be frustrated and pissed off and like, I've tried it. To me, it did not work.
I want to take perspective because, you know, Christian, I'm going to take perspective that's a little away from my biblical views. And no disrespect, but I do think polygamy is just laziness.
Not polygamy. This is polyamory. Polygamy is when it's multiple wives, just one person.
I see that as laziness, that you
Oh,
don't
wait,
want
hold
to
on.
commit to someone in the hard times. Like you were talking about a little bit about, well, they're not getting fulfilled sexually, so why not find it somewhere else?
Yeah.
Why not just do the hard work to work on your relationship?
agree with
Ooh, I was
Get
ready
that
for this
pleasure.
question.
And
Okay.
there's such a emotional, there's a psychological
Yeah.
just importance in being with one person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pair bonding.
So then
Yeah.
why do we have such a high divorce rate?
I agree with you on that.
why do we have such
Damn.
Why are people still cheating? Why is open
because they're not, because our country, I think, is lazy. We don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good question to come back with, but you can't look at everybody else's like you can't look at everybody else's relationship and look at the divorce rate and then think that, oh, because they don't fuck everybody that they see or everybody that they like, this is the reason why they divorced them. That's not the case. But like, because there are definitely good people out there that have really good relationships, you know what I'm saying? And that don't do that. But I mean, he did. It was a good clapback to that specific topic of that. But he also talking about his laziness too. I don't know. There's just, people have divorces, bro. But that shouldn't be. There are also like, probably the divorce rate is probably high, but probably a lot of people are together and don't even get married. So like, I've heard of that story too, you know?
I want to have these hard conversations of maybe we should go to therapy, maybe we should try to get help because we love one another. It's like, nah,
Or
I
even
can go
to
get
talk
this.
about it, period.
Yeah.
Just to talk about it, right?
So me and my ex, we actually did couples therapy because again, we barely for like 2.5
Hey, quick question right quick. Would y'all do couples therapy? Like, I know I'm about to be done with this, literally. Like, I'm about to be done with this. This is literally my last question of this thing. Yeah? Okay. My opinion on it, I would do it for the sake of our relationship, but don't ask me to go get my own therapist, like for me. Because I'm not talking to that dude. I'm not talking to that person. I don't care. I'll figure it out. But because I don't understand, like, okay, to make it like better understanding, I can figure out my head way more or just way better than, because I already overthink and I already put in all these different questions. I look up certain stuff. I ask certain people certain things. Like I do what I need to do in order to give myself what I can to get to move on, to go past that point. But when it comes to somebody else that I'm not in control of, we have to have therapy because there are questions that I feel like I would ask, but because we're not in this setting, you're not going to answer them. And if he asks you those questions and you don't give him the answer that he exactly gave, like you gave me, I'm stepping my foot down. Isn't that lazy though, which is his point, wanting to get married but not actually put in the work to fix it? No, yeah, you're definitely right. Like I think the lazy, okay, it's not, yeah, like his point, the Christian dude's point of it being lazy or calling it lazy, because I'm thinking like in my head, laziness means that he's got 2 different women and he's not like, you have to properly be able to keep, like up with them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not as if like I'm saying they're a pet, but we're talking about a whole relationship here. Like 2 years of it, a year of it, 3 years of it, like clearly something was is going well, but like at the same time, dang, where was I going with this? Yeah, like I think if he wanted to just be able to say like, oh, okay, he can't deal with multiple women, he needs to fix this one relationship, then yeah, like I think that's a thing too. But to say that that's because, or to then have him say that the divorce rate is up, I was like, okay, I mean, that's just, people are just people at that point. Like, but was there something I missed here? I was gonna say something else about couples therapy, but I lost it. It's done. I'm gonna skip through this and see. Okay, here we go. The question is, I would date someone in this room.
Right? I don't know these people.
Them two, right there.
Over here. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know, it's everyone. He's already said, what are you doing?
The energy is cool.
You just have to have a pulse, and we'll go out with you.
That's not how that is.
Perfect example, right? Like Janelle, she got good energy, right? Now imagine Janelle might be the coolest person. Next thing you know, you start getting to know her, she might be crazy. You'd be like, then you come over here all of a sudden.
Generally, the few people I've been attracted to, they look like Tim Burton dolls or just like weird goth people. Yeah, just like weird goth people. So like, it's just coincidence. It's very rare that I see these people. So it's not a personal thing.
Sir?
My girlfriend would kill me, and I like to think
stuff.
I'm pretty picky. So,
But am I not your type though?
He looks like he's a funny dude.
you got me feeling some type of way now that you say it. I don't know.
So you're my good side.
Okay, so he has a personality.
Okay.
I like that.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, for me, beliefs are extremely important.
Are they about to get it?
ain't trying to get all flirty, but you are also very.
Are they about to fall in love?
Please send us a wedding invitation.
But no, beliefs are very important within relationships. I think
Yeah.
I look into, obviously I have a desire to be a husband and one day be a father, and I think if you have difference in beliefs, it's very hard to raise coherently.
Absolutely.
I think that just is extremely important.
Hey, no, that's actually kind of cool. That's actually cool. And she was feeling him. No, that's dope.